All right. We'll start with a statement from Coach and then go to questions. We'll go two per person, and then we'll circle back if we have time. Coach, go ahead.
Okay, well, I just want to say thank you, South Bend. Thank you for our community that came out to support us today. They said it was close to a sold-out arena. We felt your energy. We were so happy to be home. And then I can't say enough about this team. I'm so proud of the way that we responded. Clearly, coming off a really, really tough loss. Got to work this week. They just stayed the course. Got after it. We're super competitive this week. Really found that toughness that I know that we have. So it was great to see them really battle through some adversity today. Great to see success, but the way we played was just fantastic. We had so many incredible performances. These two really led the way. I thought KK had an incredible game, but also a fantastic fourth quarter. Super solid defensively, stepped up, made some huge plays, made the big free throw that put us up, which is fantastic. Her leadership and her poise, and then Hannah, just an incredible game. She's seeing so many crazy defenses. She has so much length on her. She's being swarmed, but found a way, find her teammates. I felt like her maturity is really shining right now. And then obviously the buzzer beater, just fantastic. So like I said, great team win. We want to build from this, and I'm just so proud of this group.
Tom.
Hannah, given the week that you guys had after the game that you had just had, and then you're down 11 in your own building, like what allowed you to everybody just collectively say, hey, we can't let this happen, and whatever we need to do, we just got to go find a way to win this game?
Yeah, I think for one, our preparation was really big. After that wake-up call against Michigan, when we got back in the gym, we knew we had to turn some things around, and we fine-tuned a lot of things. There's still a lot of work, but we know this is a game of runs. So we knew when USC was going on their run, we would be able to withstand their heat and be able to go on ours, and that was really crucial for us. I talk a lot about our defense and that being our identity, and I think it was really, it really showed today.
KK, what kept this team believing when you're down 11?
Yeah, I think it's our practices. Like we've said, like we had a really hard week of practice, but this is kind of this is the moment that we were waiting for. So just staying together, I felt like Hannah did a really good job of pulling us together and leading us, and Coach Ivey as well, just pouring in positivity to us. Like we said, it's a game of runs. We know they're going to go on our run, and it's just how do we respond to that?
KK, it seemed like you personally flipped a switch in that fourth quarter. What was it that just kind of drove you to be a different player?
Yeah, I think my teammates, even Hannah, I missed that layup, and she did that exact same play, and just her believing in me, passing me the ball, and I felt the belief. Coach Ivey pulled me to the side before the fourth quarter, and she said, it's 10 minutes left, and that's all. I didn't want to leave anything out on the court, so just telling myself, you don't have time to feel sorry for yourself. It's 10 minutes left, and just giving it my all.
Coach, there was a 6-0 run at the very end of the third quarter that seemed like it got the crowd back into it. Hannah had a steal and a score. How big was that run right there to kind of set you guys up for the fourth quarter?
I thought it was huge. That group just really, they turned it on defensively, got a couple steals out of preparation, so they felt good about that and came down and made some great scores. And I thought that really ignited our fourth quarter, that 6-0 run.
Vanessa De Jesus had a great performance tonight. What did she just kind of add to this team?
She was amazing. She has struggled a little bit from the three-point line, so to see her step up and make big threes tonight, I was so happy for her, so proud of her. She's very poised, so she's never going to be too high or too low. She gives us that calming presence. I thought she did a great job of running the point, making great reads, and then defensively just being a pest on the ball. So we really believe in her. Her experience really shines through for us.
This was such a big bounce back for you guys.
Yes.
What did you learn from your team after that loss to Michigan?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like we just didn't play well. Like we didn't show up that game. It wasn't us. So I didn't feel like, and it was the first time that I think collectively we saw that in ourselves, and first time that I've seen it. Because this group works so hard. They play with so much heart and effort and togetherness. So we didn't have that, unfortunately. But like she said, it's a wake-up call. So you learn, you respond, and you move on. And so tonight is like with this team, I'm just happy that the public and our fans saw what I see every day.
Coach, you guys had some issues with the undershirts
Yes, we
before the
did.
game. How do you keep your team focused when something like that happens?
Yeah, well, first of all, I've never been a part of anything, quick change like that. But yeah, unfortunate, and I felt like, maturity of this group, they just like, okay, let's change our jerseys, change our undershirts. But that's never really happened before, so we'll make sure that doesn't happen again.
Coach and Hannah, can you take us through kind of that final play that, just
Sure.
ended the game really?
Yeah, try to drop a ghost play for her, use the whole shot clock, and it was perfectly timed. Cass came through, ghosted, and then she kind of rejected it. and then just got into her sweet spot
Yeah,
and
yeah.
nailed it. Big
I was
time
just
shot, big time player.
trying to pull out. I saw Cass go there, but when I looked up at the clock, I think, you know, we talk a lot about trying to use the whole clock so that they
Yes.
can't get an opportunity to go down and score, you know, because we put 1.9 seconds on the clock. So, and Cass was able to get that phenomenal stop. But I brought it out. I saw it was like 5 seconds left, and then just went downhill. I know they get nervous when I start probing like that because they're like, they don't think I see the clock like go. But I know, I'm just waiting, just waiting.
And then to see WNBA alums, Notre Dame alums in the building consistently, and having Skylar here, how special is it to have her and come back home and see something like this?
Yeah, I mean, that's what this program is about. You know, it's not just the 4 years you're here. I talk about it all the time. Skylar is so connected to this team, this university. To me, I'm really grateful for her. She's come to practices. She is a great mentor. So she gets a chance to be on the court with them, giving them advice. When you have somebody of that caliber that you have access to, I think it's really special. So she'll be around for a little bit. So it's awesome to have that good luck charm in the building. And then we had a couple you know, NFL and a couple WNBA players that just wanted to see a great matchup. So it's always great to see high-level players support our women's programs. It's awesome.
Other questions?
Yeah, Coach, when SC made their run start the second half, you called timeout and Skylar got on the video board and said, you know, it's a game of runs. Now we're going to make our run. Was that the same message you had to the team in that timeout?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that was the message I was telling them. I literally
Yeah,
just
I
told
mean,
the girls, we
yeah,
gotta
go
run.
ahead,
We,
yeah.
I was like, this is a game of runs, we know it. We talked about it before. They put a couple baskets in, and it was easy baskets. It was like we weren't rotating. They were getting open threes, and they were hot from three. I told them, this is a game of runs. We just got to get our stops and go on our run. They put Skylar on the board. She said the same thing. I said, okay, great. We about to win. We know it.
And then KK, missing all of last year with injury, you mentioned
no,
it
they
before we
crossed.
started, these 7 turnovers, missed a couple free throws. How do you kind of stay confident there to connect on that big one in the fourth and then play at both sides of the ball to win that game?
Yeah, no, like I said, it's my teammates and my coaches. They pour positivity into me, and then just trusting God in the process. I've worked all while being hurt that whole entire year, so just trusting that and trusting what God has blessed me with.
Tom, last one.
Niele, this program's had a lot of big wins, whether it's regular season, ACC tournament, NCAA. A lot of big wins, but can you remember, just off the top of your head, more important win?
Yeah, I
Given-
mean, honestly, like, I'm more present with this team.
Right.
This is a big win for us. This is a big win for our confidence and what we're building. Brand new team, brand new faces, learning how to fight through adversity. So I would definitely rank it as a super high, top 10. But it's important because it's this group, and this group is special.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.